The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
What's the fuss?
How you guys doing today?
1, 2, 3.
Feeling good in the park.
You're right. My headphones are muffled.
Is it muffling? I thought it was my ears, but
It's quite muffled. But we're out here in the. Oh wait, I know this is a green screen, right?
yeah, we're coming at you live from Words Heard Studio. We put a little money into it this week, guys. We've got a green screen working. Rocky wanted to feel like he was at home in his backyard, so we put in this stock footage of lake that we had.
Yeah,
and
just B-roll.
B-roll as we call it. And we've pumped in music or sounds, like nature sounds. You might hear some cars going by too.
Yeah.
That's just for realness.
Yeah, and it's on a loop, so it's the same car going by.
Same car. We apologize. It's really annoying.
The same like bird or whatever. You know, you can tell.
If you can catch, if you guys can find when it repeats, let us know on the group page and we'll give you a prize.
Like, Rock, when was the last time that you podcasted outside or did anything like on the? I mean, because we went to restaurants and bars.
Tried to do. Yeah, we've done a couple on location. I really
you guys go out back all the time.
We've done it. Well, not all the time. We did backyard sessions. We used to have a show called Backyard Sessions that we did in my backyard. And then we've done a few podcasts outside just because it'll be like today. It's just an absurdly lovely day.
Yeah. The footage we chose is beautiful.
It was hot. Oh, it's really nice.
You think God says that in the mornings?
Condominium.
God says that in the mornings, right? The footage I've given them down in Florida. You better thank me, guys.
Next week, can we be on the moon?
I mean, if astronauts can fake the
We're
moon
working
landing,
on it.
we can.
You're right.
Do you think Bob and Doug really went up into space?
Who's Bob and Doug?
The two people that were just sent up into space, like the first from American soil since 2000 and what?
Oh, I thought it was the second cheesiest radio show ever next to Bob.
I was about to say it sounds like a morning show in Akron.
Bob and Tom. We're going into space. No.
Well, speaking of shitty radio shows, this is What's the Fuss podcast, episode 218. Great segue, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Episode 218 What's the Fuss podcast. My name is Rocky Soga. I'm the host of the show. Of course, with me is my producer, John Henan.
Hey,
yo. And Pizza Pies and Burgers here with us still.
That's me.
Yes, and we have a lady walking her dog. That's really cool.
Cool. She's a fan now.
I really love puppies. There's a dog at Metro Diner outside. We got breakfast at Metro Diner
puppy?
this morning. Yes,
you could tell it was a puppy because it was like real tall, but like small body and very, very, very lanky. You know how puppies can't get their legs under them?
Bambi on ice.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a good show. There was a whole bunch of really cool stuff that happened this week. It's a lot of the protesting and riots have died down or whatever. There's a lot of peaceful things. I think it made a lot of good in the world. I didn't do much, but I think America,
the collective.
I mean, the world. The whole world. There was protests all over in different countries and stuff like that.
Different countries.
All 50 states.
There was something that happened in every 50 state, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I thought that was
Alaska
was really
bro.
Cool. Yeah, really.
And it's cool to
they
see
had to fly in,
actual things changing. And they're actually starting to do.
I think it's just like the start. I don't think anything's really changed. I mean, we talked about it a little bit. Minneapolis specifically wants to literally
abolish the police or whatever. And we might as well talk about this too. This is pretty weird. Did you hear they took over 7-8 blocks of downtown Seattle?
No,
they're not. They're not letting
don't call
people.
Them
No, just it's white.
Don't
and
call
black.
people they.
It's white and black people. It's
I know, I'm kidding.
It's these anarchists, quote unquote, and they have the first thing they did was make a guy police. That's the first thing they did.
What do you mean they made a guy police?
Yeah. So
hi, guy. You're police.
They were like.
Now.
Well, they were like, no police are allowed in this zone. And then, seriously, the next day, there was a guy like, I'm the police officer now.
Okay.
And then, so,
fucking Wyatt Earp of Seattle.
Yeah, the first thing they did, and then, ironically, the first thing they did is they established a border. They made a border around it.
I did hear a little bit about this. They did. They tried to have their own almost. So I heard it likened to the Family Guy episode where Peter made Pretoria, and it was a sovereign state. There are no laws apply. That's kind of how it was. And shout out, that's not my phrase. Sean Wasson, I heard talk about it.
Sean Wasson, that was a good one.
That's how he related it. And immediately in my head, I was like, I know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Right? I knew Rocky would get a kick out of that.
That's so
Pretoria.
funny.
That's exactly what it sounds like, though.
That is funny.
It's going to be like a Waco standoff watch.
Yeah. I don't see it ending great.
They're still holding strong up there?
Yeah, actually, in Seattle is kind of condoning it.
Oh wow. Well,
Oy, okay.
It's strange times, guys.
Yeah, it's
I'm
funny
afraid to
'cause
go outside personally. Thank God for this gorgeous backdrop of green screen.
the guy that appointed himself police officer, first thing they did is kick the shit out of a black kid for spray paint on the window.
Wow.
Yeah, first thing that happened. And it was a black guy that did it.
Wow. And
So it's just it's a very weird. It's a silly time that we live in. I can't believe it with COVID and then the riots and all this stuff. Like this whole year has been
first
crazy.
Kobe, then COVID. Give me a break.
This year is going to be one
No,
to
let
remember.
let that die.
Nope. John's trained well.
Let
Just
that
keep yammering
let that
through.
joke die
Yammer
an ugly
through.
death.
I wasn't going to laugh
It
at
What do
was
you
bad.
what do you got, Kobe or Kobe beef?
Stop.
I heard there was a helicopter crash involving Kobe, and I was like, not my favorite Japanese steakhouse.
That's disgusting.
Turns out they
That's
were
not a
fine.
good joke.
Then COVID hit, and Kobe Steakhouse was
we
fucked
were
too.
recording that day. You remember we found out like on the break in
on
between the show.
break, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
That's-
with you guys
it
that
was,
day.
Oh,
No,
it was
you weren't with us.
everywhere.
That was no.
Because I'm
That was
pretty
right
sure
before you joined the show.
It was when the Pro Bowl was going
better
on.
days.
So they were interviewing everybody from the Pro Bowl because they were breaking the news to even the players because they were in the middle of their game while
Oh, that's right. I did see the reports of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was that's crazy. I mean, every once in a while, just news like that. It's going to happen when Michael Jordan, passes, or
Oh, for
when,
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Every once
Unless
in a while,
he's got that Hitler stash at the time, and then people are going to be like,
And everybody's like, boo.
yeah, right.
Greatest basketball player of all time, but your mustache is
Worst mustache, second worst mustache of all time.
nobody
what's the
buy
first
Hanes.
mustache?
Hitler.
Oh,
Then
Hitler.
actual
Same
Jordan.
mustache.
Same mustache, but look at the axe behind it. Just saying. 6 championships,
I heard
6
Michael
million Jews
Jordan-
killed. You figure out which one's which.
God, I heard Michael Jordan was like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that was kind of the background to that documentary,
Oh, really?
The
Okay.
Last Dance. I
Wow.
mean, not the background, but he was unhappy with how he was portrayed in it, and I guess that was a report I heard.
So,
Well, and that documentary overtook the Tiger King as like the
Really?
most favorite.
Yeah, that is the
documentary.
most watched.
I've never even
like,
heard of it.
streaming thing ever. Really?
Never heard
it.
of
Was
it.
a
Dude,
10-part docuseries, 10 hours.
dude. When I tell you I am out of the loop, I am out of the loop. I don't know anything about new music. I haven't seen a movie in a decade. I want to go see The King of Staten Island, even though I don't like Pete.
What do you mean go see?
Davidson.
Just get it in your living room, bro. Sit on the canoe and watch
I thought it was in bust out the old canoe and the
Bust
big
out the
screen.
old canoe, put your feet on the punching bag.
Right? You're just making fun of my dirty living room.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I mean I don't care. I deserve it. It's
That should be
fucking- it's
motivation
filthy.
to clean it up.
It's a
No, it's
big
not dirty.
giant
I mean, where do you
storage
put the
unit.
fucking? Where else do you put the canoe? Right? You guys don't use the couch, so you might as well have a canoe in there. It gets used.
I
so
can't sit
there's
on a
that.
couch. I can't sit on a fucking
I know.
couch.
I know.
Actually, we were at the beach yesterday, and everybody was like kind of sitting down and whatever, and they were kind of enjoying themselves, and I'm standing the whole time. And they were like, "Do you want a towel or something to lay down on?" And I was like, I get up at like 6, 7 in the morning, and I stand up until I go to bed.
Right.
Just like John just stood up to check
John was
the,
John was
check the
explaining.
camera.
Yep.
That was coincidental.
And then I lay down. Lay down. We're gonna, and then I roll around,
Here I go.
and then I
then I
just
eat
make
this
John
turd
do
over
things
here.
right. Yeah. Then I dive in this fake lake behind us.
No, that was completely coincidental. But I was standing up to make sure that the camera was still going because
Is it? Is it?
yeah.
Good. Good.
No, we're good. No.
Hello,
But yeah,
ma'am.
It's just gun shy. It's happened in the past. But the camera's
Yeah.
cut off.
The
You guys
camera
may have
has
seen
cut off before.
technical difficulties.
And then
We'll
we have
be
to
right
put
back.
some stupid
Oh, yeah.
thing in there.
Pop an image up or something.
Elevator music.
Well, the reason that I thought Michael Jordan was a dick is because I heard that he was like intolerable at like restaurants and stuff like that. Like didn't tip
I've
well.
heard some
and was
stories
rude
about
to
that
staff
too. Just
and
like
stuff
him being
that.
rude in person.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that. I wanted to know because we're getting back to restaurants and bars and whatever. Some people are still in their houses. I was wondering,
Sheeple.
what's your go-to tip method? Do you do it by percentage? Do you do it by
I usually 20%, and then like really good, I'll go up, or like kind of during the whole. Definitely, I was tipping real heavy during that first phase when it was like 25%
Yeah.
seating because
Me too.
Yeah, I understand working in the industry. I don't serve, but I work with servers, and I understand like now in our restaurant
you serve
they're-
up bad jokes?
I do. I'm a constant server of that.
Hot and ready.
And I make shitty tips for it too. But I understand that now their pool of tables is cut down by 75%. So like when you go and you're taking up their time
You're
on where
taking
they
up
could
their
have other
money.
tables and stuff, yeah, so fucking pay them well. So I
Yeah.
definitely went heavy there. I know Like when we first went to like back to Casey's last week when they just hit the new reopen. I mean, we were just so happy to be there. I think I tipped 50%
because there's always the people that you know or
Right.
you haven't seen in a long time since everything, and then it's good to have like the bartender of like,
and the
one
ones
of your
that take
favorite
care of
spots
me
be
best,
back.
I always take care of them. Those
Yeah.
bars.
So
But
I've been-
otherwise,
yeah,
I
I've
go
been
like
going
20%.
overboard.
I get to know my bartenders quite well. As a matter of fact, oh, dude, so you know how we love the Friendly Confines? Not a sponsor of the show, just I'm a big fan of Friendly Confines.
That's a great place.
Well, so not only did they open up a location in Altamont, I live in Altamont.
Right.
They made one at the mall, and I live. I think it's like
It's in the mall.
It's in the mall.
Really?
It's right next to the. We can go there right after this
Good
because
to
guess
know.
what? Not only did they not put did they just put like one of my favorite places to just grab. I wouldn't say it's my favorite restaurant or anything. It's no like Capital Grill. You're not gonna go there and get like a ribeye.
Right.
It's Chicky Tendies.
Yeah, like chicky tendies
and
mac
chicky
cheesy
wings,
and-
mac and cheese.
Right.
It's
And it's
oh they
Chicago
they
themed.
did just make a new bacon mac and cheese, dude.
Ooh.
A white cheddar bacon mac and cheese. Yeah, bro. It sounds like the
man.
bomb, dude. It really does. Did I just say the bomb?
Thebomb.com.
Thebomb.com. Yeah.
Man,
yeah,
that's
you
so
did.
2000 and late.
I feel like I bombed.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, go again. Say it again. No, I'm joking. I was gonna do a
I
Chip
got a good
Chipperson.
one.
I was gonna do a Chip
You
Chipperson
guys
joke.
need to stop getting jiggy with it.
John.
Wow.
Anyways,
And a bird shirts in the background.
Oh, boy.
That's the daytime
that's
version
the loop
of
over.
crickets.
Yeah, you're gonna see this same.
John got bird chirps.
You're gonna see the same boat go by in a couple of minutes too. Like just
See if you can
re-rolling
tell when
footage.
the wake repeats.
But so yeah, I mean, but just going out. So not only did I get a Friendly Confines, but also one of my favorite bartenders, one of my girlfriend's best friends, she got a job there. So that's fucking awesome.
Everything is so packed right now, though.
Yeah, dude, it has
I mean,
been packed.
just this morning for breakfast, you had to go to a second spot because the first
I
spot was
could
too
have waited
busy.
15 fucking minutes for Cracker Barrel, but I was like Metro Diners down the street. At the time, I had chicken and waffles on the brain.
You know, real quick, I know why you went to Cracker Barrel first.
Why?
Because they just started serving alcohol.
I don't think that's coming into effect yet.
No?
No,
Oh, it hasn't? I
don't
thought it
think
did.
so.
Okay.
Actually, you want the damn truth is on Sunday they do fried chicken.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Cracker Barrel is going to be even busier if they haven't
And-
implemented it yet and are going to.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's a
am.
great idea.
I am a
liquor?
motherfucker. I'm probably wearing. Yeah. I didn't even need to look down. I'm always wearing something that I got at a gift shop.
Okay.
I
yeah.
love a gift shop.
Yep.
Every state that I go to, I've got 10 shirts that so
Yeah,
I can
you have more state shirts than a lot of people I know.
like them. I like
West by God, Virginia.
I have. I also,
West Virginia and Florida
I like
shirts.
West Virginia a lot. Texas. I didn't get a lot of California shit. Vegas, I did though. Vegas, I got. Vegas, I went to. We went to this mall because I needed an extra backpack because I was like, I went there. I packed super light there because I knew I was gonna get a couple
Okay.
T-shirts.
Okay.
And then on the
Right.
third day, he just looks like a tourist, like crazy. And
No,
he's got
dude,
everything
He's got tags
on.
hanging off of him. Everything is the state that he's visiting because people that live there don't buy that shit.
You know what's funny is you're
the
actually
most-
the opposite.
It's the most trite shit ever too. It's like getting lucky in Vegas, and like his hat has chips on it. Fucking his ass says Bellagio
A
across
foam
it.
finger
Fucking
of I
hilarious.
love West Virginia.
Yeah,
That's so funny. You try to like show people where you were from, you know. like,
right.
I went to West Virginia too, not just Vegas. Like you're telling everybody. First we went to California, and then we went to Arizona, and then we came here.
I have everything says it.
Yeah, you can tell.
My
it's a-
apparel denotes
I got
my
a tattoo.
destination. Yeah, right.
I tattooed Louisiana right here just to remind myself the time that I went to Louisiana. It was a good time.
Oh man.
In Louisiana, it was a good time. That was fun. French Quarter.
But
Street.
Cracker Barrel.
Popeye's chicken.
Cracker
Speaking
Barrel.
chicken, Popeye. We're
Back to
all
chicken.
back full circle. Damn it, we got back. You know, one guy was at home going, "What about Cracker Barrel?"
Come on.
I know. I'm worried about that. How are they doing, guys? Are they going to make it through all this?
I could have waited, but I thought I was gonna be late for seeing you guys and doing the show and all that stuff. And
You do not do breakfast food ever.
And I got. What did I get this morning?
Yeah, we rolled in. He's
Eggs,
got
right?
Eggs,
eggies, bakey, pancakey, fucking toasty.
pancakey.
There's like a fucking giant plate of fucking carbs, man. It was calling
Toast.
my name.
I didn't eat any of. I had one piece of bread. I'll dip some bread in the egg yolk.
Yeah,
pretty much
bread,
one of
little
everything.
toasty and some eggy.
Dude,
Yeah.
after talking endless shit about I don't like breakfast foods. I'm just not into. I don't like eggs. I don't like bacon. I don't like toast. I don't like fucking pancakes. I I don't like bread. I don't like butter. I don't like that shit. I don't, you know? And here I am with a plate full of all of that shit. And what do I hate the most? Maple syrup. And I got pancakes.
Yep. And you didn't touch the maple syrup.
I didn't touch any of that. By the end of the shit, man, I was so fucking full. I'm glad I didn't eat anymore.
That first time eating of the day always gets me so full so fast. Like, I'm never really in the mood to eat during breakfast.
I take back everything I said about breakfast. Breakfast is dope, provided you're into breakfast stuff.
I love breakfast stuff. That's why brunch is my jam.
Just
it's
like John
to drink while I eat my favorite food.
Just like John eats cigarettes with mild sauce and ketchup. I like chicken and hot sauce. God damn it!
A good Metro
That's
diner
what I like to eat.
And a nice Metro diner plate full of food is akin to John's carton of cigarettes. Like it's as if you bestowed a carton of cigarettes upon John. He's like, oh my god, I could never ingest all of that.
Don't hate me,
but I'm sure as hell gonna try.
Yeah.
Here I go.
Don't hate
every
me.
cigarette in the carton.
Don't hate John because he's beautiful.
We all have our own ways of going about it. Fuck yous.
Fuck you.
Maybe he's born with it.
Fuck yous, guys.
Maybe it's Marlboro.
Wow. Coleman's really going for line of the week. John's been taking it up. Do you guys want to get into a story real quick, or you want me to read? We got an email from a listener.
Well, we've been doing emails early, so let's do early.
Yeah,
you want to do it?
I like the email.
Yeah.
Okay, we can get to the other stuff. Well, then I probably should have had that up, huh?
Oops.
And now my girlfriend's texting me.
No, and I mean...
Oh, just read that on accident instead.
What's going on? I'm having like the same problem. I'm looking at my screens and I'm just getting glare.
Oh.
Everything is glare.
Well, from the
phone.
green screen?
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
From the green screen.
Yeah, well, my girlfriend wants to know if I want to go over to her mother's house tonight or if maybe we can do something tomorrow.
Ooh.
And this is super interesting stuff, guys.
Cool.
Why did I actually read that?
What'd you tell her?
See, that is up to you. I was going to say, is that what the email said?
And I'm not even in the right fucking thing. Wow, dude. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
That's fine. So if you guys want to email the show and have it not found in Lost Files, that email address is...
What's the Fuss Podcast? All one word. What's the Fuss Podcast @gmail.com.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
But we will look for it until we find it, and John and I will have to stretch until that's happened.
No.
And we'll read it eventually.
Or we lost it completely and we'll never find it.
And then in that case, Rocky just improv something off the cuff
I'll just
and
make
says it's
something
anonymous.
up. Well, you guys have a. I gave you a clue about what this.
Did you? I just know you told me who sent it, honestly.
Okay, Jim.
But that gives me a clue. It's going to be like extra nerdy
No, he said,
very detailed.
He said it was going to be about his girl.
Oh, that's right.
Was what he said.
Okay.
All right.
That was the clue I got.
So, okay, it says, "What's up, pups? With all the craziness in the news today, I thought I'd pass along a question for Rocky." Oh, by the way, Jim Inzerillo, great guy.
Great guy. Best office-themed emails in the business.
Yeah. I can't believe you remember that.
I still give him shit for that to this day because I love that. It was one of my favorite emails I've ever heard written, and the fact that you just read it like it was a straight up fucking thing. You know, I wouldn't have gotten it either probably until I heard enough context.
It wasn't until I was like, I'm a paper salesman and I'm in love with the secretary. Like, dude, I got so far into the
my
email
boss is
before
kind
I
of a
realized.
Tool, the fucking the acapella singing asshole at the desk next to me.
I don't remember if
never shuts up.
I don't remember if it was him or if somebody was making fun of me about that email, but like the next week or the week after that, very shortly after, someone wrote me a fucking email and they were like, so I went on this boat ride. It was just supposed to be a 3-hour tour and we got stranded on an island and all this other shit. I'm like, you motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers.
That's great.
All right, let's get to it. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. Cheers to Jim and his participation.
To that guy's butthole.
He's currently rocking some funny to informing socks on his feet, so
yeah,
his feet look much better than
Carl
that.
got the iPhone case.
I saw that.
That was cool.
It looks really cool.
It does. I like the T-shirt myself. I like the gray.
Yeah, it was. It's good. It's always good to see that sort of thing.
Certainly is. All right, got a question for Rocky. All right, A, would you rather see racial harmony throughout the world? If yes, you would have to watch Chris Coleman have sex with your girlfriend. She would enjoy it. After, she would always mention how amazing of a lover he was.
That is a tough
So far, he's not
scenario.
wrong.
That- or B.
Keep it going. Yep.
Or
what,
B.
What do you have coming in more truths, Jim?
B, would you rather? Oh, you motherfuckers.
So far, right on the money.
You motherfuckers. Would you rather see the podcast reach a level of fame to rival Joe Rogan? If yes, John would bang your girlfriend and film it. Do you
wow.
want fame or racial harmony later, bitches?
Oh,
Wow.
That's a
Jim.
good question.
Man, Jim, that is a conundrum.
He's a heavy. He always has. He's probably. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He's been our best emails forever on What's the Fuss.
That is an email. Like, it's one of those books where you can like turn to this page.
Oh,
and
you
pick
choose
this
your own
door.
destiny?
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah,
It's
but
so-
both doors are terrible.
Yeah, both of them.
Terrible.
Are, well, I mean, they're good and bad.
Is
I'm
the-
all
is the
down with
third
some racial
door-
harmony.
Is the third door a shotgun pointed at the door that's set to go off when you open the door?
Yeah, yeah.
If so, I think Rocky wants to go that route.
Probably there, yeah. Or I just hold Jim in front of it. Just open the
that could work too. That could work too.
door. So I guess I have to. I guess I should have let one of you answer. Or
Well,
read
I
it.
mean, it's your girlfriend, so it depends what you want to do.
I think I know what you're going to choose, and and then I'll tell you why I think you should have chosen that route.
What do you think I'm gonna choose?
No, I'm not going to. No, because
No,
that's
no,
going to
no.
taint your decision.
Yeah,
You
I already
choose,
know.
and then I tell you if I agree or disagree.
All right.
I'm not going to switch it up. I have what in my head what it is, and it's one of it's A or B.
Basically, all right. So the
It's A, so I can bang her. I'm just kidding.
well,
I'm kidding.
I mean,
It's actually B. I'm not going to taint it. Fuck it. I will taint it. It's B, and it's B because if I'm thinking
Because?
B, it's B.
wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm doing a Chip Chipperson again.
Oh, wait up. No.
And it's because what? We ran out of tape. We got to start over.
Nope,
It's
stop.
because if I think of porn, I don't search when I search for porn, right? I don't search for the guy at all. But if I see like the thumbnail and there's a guy that looks like me or a guy that looks like John, I'm not looking for the guys, but also I'm thinking in my head, I'm not going to pick the guy that looks like me.
You're not gonna.
No, I mean, if say it's the same girl, and I'm attracted to the girl equally in both, but it's the dude railing her as John or the dude railing her as me, and I have to watch that, I'd not want to watch myself.
I don't think
bang
I.
a girl
I
up.
don't
My
think I know
self-body,
what the
like
dude
that
looks
type.
like. I can't remember. I'm never.
Just think about
looking-
porn. You don't see? Do you not
I
see
watched
porn with dude in it?
my
Oh, okay.
girlfriend and I watch lesbian porn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's that too. But if I'm thinking of
Yeah.
like a standard porn where
Like
dude's
even
railing
when
a
I was a
chick,
kid, I don't want to see like
I'm picking the John
big
body
old
type over the
dick
my
in my
body type,
porn.
assuming the girl looks the same or is the same girl.
So it's the same young lady, sex
Yeah, that's
worker.
what I'm picking first is the lady. I don't go, the guy's chubby in this. I don't like that.
See, you know
I'm
what?
not like that's not a discerning thing for me. But if I'm narrowing down my options, about 10 down the list, I go, oh, that sloppy piece of shit. I don't want to see him rail this girl. I want to see this,
Why
know,
are
this
you
guy that
looking
should
at the
probably
dude
eat
at all.
more.
How I don't even
I mean, I see
the
it.
motherfucker.
I mean, I see it. It's
I
part of the
can't-
thing.
it like
What do you
literally-
think the thing is going into the thing?
I'm never looking at a
I'm
thing
looking
going
at the
into a
things
thing. I'm
going into
I'm
the
looking
thing,
at two
and
girls
there's two
fist fight
things, and
naked.
it's part dude and part chick.
I want to see two young women naked duking it out. That's what I like.
It's 2 girls, 1 cup, and no one
Not
wants to see
duking
that.
it out. Not dookying it out. Not.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't say
My
dookying
bad,
it
my
out.
bad. Okay.
It's a
Just
whole thing.
2 young ladies enjoying a crap.
Oh, those
It's
Duke
fun.
girls done got into it again. Those Duke girls fell into a scissor scenario.
I'm the same way though. I like
my
lesbian.
God. That's
like,
racist.
girl
Yeah, they were
thing.
canceled because they were scissoring on a Confederate flag tapestry. It was not good.
Well,
Sorry, I cut John
It
off
doesn't
for
work.
that.
No.
Yeah,
Girl
what
on
do you
girl.
what do you
That's
watch now? Oh, yeah, that's all you watch? You don't watch
Mainly,
dudes
yeah.
What?
railing chicks?
Nah.
What do you
no.
watch?
Girl on girl.
That's what I'm into.
Yeah.
That's what I've always been
I
into.
mean, I see that too, but yeah, I don't know.
And I'm
It's
like,
not exclusive.
like my chick has actually asked me. She was like, "What type of girl do you?" She thinks I'm into punk rock girls. That's not necessarily true. I mean,
because she's seen herself and girls you've been with. I
Oh,
see why
yeah.
she gets that impression.
Yeah, it makes
Think of
sense.
your girls. I've known you with 3 women, and they were all similar in that they looked like punk rock girls.
yeah, a little bit. But that's not
You have a type.
necessarily. That's not necessarily like my doing. It just happened to be like
It's
who
just
I
how
met
it's
or whatever.
worked. No, I know.
But like, I mean, she is all right. So like, she knows that I like I do like a little petite little fucking punk rock chick or whatever. But I mean, I've been with cows, like, you know, and my girlfriend's a big titty goth girl. She's super, she's like hot, put together, and like Miss Business Lady, and so like I'm attracted like her. I like her. She's intelligent. She's smart. She's a
right.
great fucking person. All that stuff.
That is something we have in common is because your girlfriend now used to have a girlfriend or a wife.
My girlfriend was married to a woman for the last 8 years.
And my girlfriend now has a girlfriend
also
before
a
I
carpet
started
licker.
dating
a
her.
Kuda Muncha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
We both made our girls switch to the other team.
I don't know if I made anything. I think she had
That
everything.
speaks to your feminine wiles, fellas.
What I'm saying is,
My
you look
girlfriend
like
wanted
a,
a
big
blonde
lesbian.
with big tits, and here I am. I think I'm like the perfect transition
man.
in between like a chick and a real guy. Like the next guy that she dates gonna be like a dude, and I'm just
kind of have that Tom Van chubby lesbian vibe.
yeah, a little bit.
That's
You know what,
getting out of
man?
it.
I know we're derailing so much for the topic, but we'll get back onto
Yeah,
it
we'll
or
get
whatever.
back to
I'll
you, Jim.
eventually answer the question. I
Long
promise.
story short, we're railing Rocky's girl.
Yeah, one of you guys is going to be doing it.
Never forget,
Speaking
never
of
forget.
going off the rails, but you know what's funny is during that Tom Van lesbian thing or whatever, I actually saw Daniel Dennis stand up for him big time. There was some dude who like if you're making fun of Tom and like you're maybe one of us, like someone that I have a fucking BDM tattoo. Like
Right.
It depends the context. for
I've
sure.
been listening
Yeah, it's
since
the context.
since the
Dan Dennis
inception
reads
of
into
the
that
show.
shit, right.
I think I mean I don't know them personally. I don't go hang out with them in their house or whatever. I've been to the studio once or twice, but like we're not like friends.
Right. No.
You know, but like
Your acquaintances.
yeah, but they know I've been around long enough to like if I made a joke or something like that, it's not necessarily a big deal. But this was some guy who he just recently got into the show or something like that. They weren't exactly like friends with him, and he was like, Tom looks like a fat lesbian or some shit like that. I see it.
I was gonna say you have
it's
a bee
big-
flying around you.
It's a murder hornet. It's fine.
terrifying me right now.
Just watch him die on camera.
I don't
guys.
freak out around him. It's gonna sting you. It's gonna fucking.
I don't think it's
sting
going to sting you. As long as you're calm,
my-
it should just. John, you just got to be calm, man.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You look like a bitch.
I'm gonna be that guy that tries to swing at it.
But
No, that pisses it off. Makes
yeah, it does. It pisses it off.
They're
more.
not murder hornets until you piss them off. They're like Ray
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah.
They're fine until you push them.
They're
in a
just
club
everyday
in Atlanta,
citizen
and
hornets
they murdered two
until
people.
they're self-defense hornets.
That's right.
stand your ground
They stand
hornets.
there, fly your ground hornets. Boom. Love it. Buddy.
But yeah, but Dan, he getting back to my point, Dan like really stood up for Tom, and he
No,
was like,
'cause
"Listen, motherfucker,"
you
he's
can't-
like, "You're not a part of this group enough to be making fun of my best friend
Right.
like that.
Like, who are
and
you?
if you think that you're gonna fucking just talk shit to my buddy, and I'm not gonna fucking say anything, well, fuck you, bro.
There's
Get
a
the
lot
fuck out of here.
There's a lot of
I
people
love that.
out there that are like that. Like they get comfortable too fast or too comfortable too fast.
I think that's what it was.
and yeah,
And Dan is a super dude. Don't get me wrong. Tom and Dan met him both many times. They are so fucking nice. They're super cool to me. I don't think they're my biggest fans. I don't think they like. I don't know where that's at. Last thing we said to each other was like, "Hey, how you doing? I love you."
Right.
Dan, he said like, "Hey, condolences for your, he knew my parents passed and stuff like that."
Right.
They've been nothing but fucking sweet as fuck to me. Except for that time that John fucking pissed him the fuck off, and that
Neither
sent
here nor
ripples.
there, yeah.
Oh no, that was you. That was you.
It was all of us.
It was a group
if truth
effort.
be
Yeah, it
told.
was.
You were
it
there.
was. Yeah, I was there. I
Yeah.
wasn't. I was there.
Yeah.
I'll take my.
How dare us
Yeah.
record me telling the truth? Anyway.
Hey, anyways, we're past that, right?
Yes, we are. It's funny. We brought up backyard sessions at the start of the show.
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah,
And that's what
weird.
that was
Full
on.
circle.
All those episodes are out there somewhere.
and they're all
They're in the Funny to Informing
yeah,
feed.
They're in
Yeah.
our feed, but they're all really good. I mean, there's only 11 or 12 of them or something.
Yeah.
but they were all really good, and it was
It was
kind
a
of
short-lived series.
Well, let me get back to the question. Let's answer this question. Which one of you is gonna bang? I don't. Honestly, I wouldn't prefer either one. But I also.
are you somebody that's dying for fame, or to somebody that like
I know he's
can be
not dying for
comparable to
fame.
Joe Rogan?
Well, that's kind of why I was gonna choose A, is because I was like, would I rather have racial harmony all over the planet,
Yeah, right. That's a
or
big
would
thing.
I personally like to
Yeah.
get famous?
Right. Would you
Well,
like the
come on.
altruistic
I
thing
mean,
or the selfish thing?
Yeah.
If we go by what your girlfriend said at breakfast, you want the selfish thing.
Also, hold on.
You selfish,
Hold
irreverent
on.
piece of shit,
If
you.
I was the guy that brought racial harmony to the world,
How famous would you be?
I would be so famous,
For
right?
way bigger things
People would
for
so
than a
be
stupid
listening to the
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah,
They
you're
would
right.
so listen to my show.
Yeah. You'd be
just
the
like you
racial
to take
harmony
credit.
show.
Yeah, I'd probably get sponsors. They'd be like, "This guy, if you fuck his girlfriend, people won't be racist anymore." Whoa, dude! Like,
Oh,
how
you
does
have
that
a
even
line
work?
out the door
Yeah.
for things that people want to happen?
Now there's already a line out the door of people that want to fuck her. Every one of her male friends. But yeah, that's what I would do. So Coleman, whip it out. Wham.
It doesn't take long because it's short.
racial harmony is definitely the way to go.
My girlfriend loves a nice tiny cock.
Sweet.
I'm
Well,
living proof.
You said it.
We're
I'll
Imagine
drink to
Heaven.
that.
Cheers, queers. Says my koozie.
Yes. So, Jesus.
This is normally where we go to break.
We are actually, a little bit. We're at the halfway point now, but we're gonna go straight through, right?
You know,
this time?
you know what's
We're gonna
funny
push through?
is
Do it.
you remember how full I was at the breakfast? Oh God, I'm doubled over.
Right.
I'm like landing on my fucking chick, like I'm all fat and like I'm like I know it's bad when I can hear myself breathe.
Oh,
well,
yeah. Like a Christopher Wallace interview.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Your eyes get all cocked crazy. I'm like, Rocky's having a
Dude,
stroke.
what the fuck?
I
Was
don't
up with
know
that
what
man?
happened.
He said, oh, I want to go to the park and take a nap. I was
Yeah,
like,
he's like-
well, we can nap instead of doing the show.
Yeah, we could just film me sleeping. That's pretty fun. But yeah, so, but dude, yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's another funny thing, and this just happened this morning. So I think a lot of people have had this because I've heard this many times. My girlfriend got mad at me this morning because in her dream,
Okay.
which I had nothing to do with, I had two side girlfriends. I had two side chicks.
Two side pieces.
Oh, is that what the? Yeah. Okay.
I had two side girlfriends. I was in two other relationships while I was with my girlfriend. She found out or
I
whatever.
hate when that happens. When the girls have a dream and
And then they're upset about it.
She was
That's the silliest thing
fucking
ever.
upset, dude. She was really upset. She was bummed.
Like at you though. Like,
Yeah.
You did something.
And she's like, "Well, I just didn't like that." And you were like being so nonchalant about it. You're like being mean. I'm like, "Babe, I wasn't.
No, I
was not being mean."
Your figment of imagination
I was
while you
not being
slept
mean.
of me was.
Yeah,
I feel like
So
you.
really, so you should have turned it around on her. So really,
Yeah.
you thought this. You're the
I didn't
negative
think about
one.
that.
It's all your fault.
That's how you see me, babe.
Yeah.
That's
what you
all
think
I am to you.
yeah,
I would fuck around times two on you.
She's
Come
all
on.
vulnerable and sad, and I'm just like yelling at her.
Yep.
You stupid bitch.
Gaslighting at
How
its
could you
finest.
think of me like that? How do you think I felt when you thought of me like that?
She's like,
when you had these bad feelings, how do you think I felt about those bad feelings? Not
well,
good.
Now
I'm
after
sorry
breakfast,
I dreamed.
I'm already hungry again, guys. I'm already waiting for my next meal. But yeah, dude, I don't want fucking I don't want 3 girlfriends. I don't want 2 girlfriends.
No.
I'm having hard enough time. And I was talking to Angel from Color Me Dead podcast, one of my favorite podcasts. I really love it. It's so interesting. Check out Color Me Dead podcast.
That's like it was like true crime, right?
True crime, and the girls, Nikki and Angel, who do the show together, they're funny. They're super funny, and they're quite.
Are they lesbians?
They are not. They're both married. Both married with
I was trying to
kids.
tie it
Can
in.
we imagine they are in our
Yeah.
heads? Banging on a Confederate flag tapestry? Follow the Duke girls? I don't know.
Oh, that'd be a weird episode. I don't know if they do video. I think they just do the Spotify, the
Daisy Duke
Apple.
and Flazy Duke.
But they're
The
awesome.
Duke
And
sisters.
but anyways, I was talking to Angel from Color Me Dead, and I was like, dude, I can't, because she was thinking about with her husband. She was like, I was thinking about getting a sister wife to help because they have a farm. They need help on the farm and
What does
shit.
that entail? Is
It
there
means you get
fucking?
another wife, 2 wives, second wife.
And
yeah.
they can all fuck?
Yeah, I'm sure.
They have like a schedule?
Maybe
The guy
I was
has her
see. This
when
is
he
all
wants the
stuff I
girl?
was asking. I was like,
Right,
dude,
right.
I do not.
How does that work? Right.
I would be a fool to think that I was sexually,
Yeah.
like,
Your
experienced
prowess
enough to,
was of such
for
that you
2
could
women?
entertain 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah,
I
that's
definitely don't think that I could satisfy 2 women.
I hear sister wife and my mind goes other places. It's not
Yeah,
a good
I
term.
know.
Gross.
well, the first thing I thought of is
Were you in Utah?
Yeah, the first thing I thought of was what's it called when you have a like a midwife or something like that help you deliver a baby?
A doula?
Is I don't know.
A doula.
Oh, like a
That's what I thought sister wife was, but I think that's just
I see. I know what you're talking about.
I think
Right.
that's just a I don't know.
A
Anyways, let's
midwife
move on.
or some shit? Yeah.
No.
Well,
Yeah, there
I
is a word
couldn't,
for it.
dude. You wouldn't. When would you sleep? They'd be fucking you constantly. 3 girlfriends. Surrogate, yeah.
There it
but
is.
surrogate mother or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But like I couldn't immediately like I typed back death by snoo snoo because that's what it sounds like.
I love it. I
That's
love
what
it.
That's what it sounds like.
I was so happy. at
You'd
that
be
moment.
yeah. You remember?
Why would he not be?
He's like you're sentenced to death, and they're like no, and he's like by snoo snoo.
Death by
And he's like
snoo-snoo.
yes, yes. But yeah, that's what it'd be like. They would never. I mean, when would you sleep, dude? You'd be dehydrated. You're fucking.
yeah. There's either like just having to try to keep up with like lies. Like let's say you have to just lie about everything that you're doing. Having to keep up with all of that is annoying. And yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I wouldn't want to have to just keep up with lies because that's, I don't know, it just takes a lot of work as opposed to just doing the honest thing.
My thing was like, if I was going, and I don't,
Unless it's known or you're telling the truth about it.
I would be very honest with it. I'd be like, so we're getting another girlfriend. Like, we're getting another girlfriend.
Then it's very clear.
And then you're sharing. And then what if they're
Is my
both,
smoke going in your eye?
No. A fucking mosquito is going in my eye. But what if like they were both mad at you at the same time?
What if they both had that dream?
Crack it. Oh yeah.
Oh, buddy, you got to deal with that times
could you
2 now.
Imagine. So both of your girlfriends are like, I've had a dream you were
So now
cheating
you're
on
banging
me.
like 5
And I'm
girls
like, I'm
in
cheating
your
on both of
dreams.
you. I'm in a relationship with both of you. I mean, it's technically not cheating if you
Right.
say
Everything is. Yeah, you're right. Everything is cheating at that level.
if you're under the I think cheating implies that you're sneaking around, correct? Sure.
Yeah,
you're not
yeah,
cheating,
yeah.
and if you're in a polyamorous relationship, you're certainly not cheating.
Exactly. No, it's
Right.
known. Then at that point,
Unless you're breaking said rules, which then are on you. Whatever
Yeah,
rules you guys have set
that
forth
becomes
for
a problem.
yourself.
Every polyamorous couple, and I know quite a few now because my chick knows a lot of goofy gay people.
we have to interview those people.
They're fucking weird, man. I hate, dude. I get like after a
Whoa,
while.
hang on now. You
if
hate the gays? Let's,
no, not
I
the
have a
gays.
conversation. Like,
But
that's
like
interesting.
when I get into these like long form conversations with lesbians, like it's like
And the whole time you're just like,
okay, this is what
When are
bugs
they
me,
gonna
and I've
scissor?
talked to I've talked to my sister about this because my sister's a lesbian. They're very it's a very small circle that they run in
Right.
because there's obviously less of them.
right.
And they date the same people. They swap partners a lot.
Right. Yeah,
Like you
it's
break up and then they're with
yeah.
this person. They break
It's
up.
a
and
small
with-
community.
Yeah. So it's the word that they used was incestuous, but not necessarily like
But
family.
not family-wise. I know what you mean.
But
the same pool.
Yeah. So they have
It's a gross
no
pool, by the way.
problem. They
Somebody
have,
should filter that.
yeah. They have
A
no
lot of stuff floating in there.
they have no problem talking about like exes constantly. They're talking about
Yeah,
exes, and then like one of them will go to like the other girl and they're just like, "Oh, I saw your ex the other day. She's in public. She was with da da da. She looks so great. She's lost weight. She's with this other person. They look really happy." And I'm like, "Why did you go up and ruin that fucking bitch's day like that?"
Right?
yeah.
If I like, dude, all my ex-girlfriends are pretty cool chicks. That's why we started dating in the first place. I personally, no offense to anybody, I don't give 2 fucks what they're doing today.
Right.
I don't care.
You hear that, bitches? Just kidding.
Well, I hope they're not sitting around wondering
Right.
what I'm doing.
Right.
I film every fucking thing, and I'm on.
Yeah, they don't have to. They know.
Everybody knows what I'm doing.
The way
It's pushed down their throat, trust me.
Yeah, the way information can circulate.
I know for a
nowadays.
fact that a few of my exes listened.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, several.
Well,
Yeah.
do you have any messages for them?
Yeah, he doesn't
Enjoy-
care what you're doing now.
Enjoy your life.
He
live
just said
live
it.
long and prosper, man. Fucking go you. Most of them are doing okay. I don't date like
And he's
idiots.
not into punk rock chicks, but you're probably a punk rock chick.
Yeah,
is my guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he's talking to you,
I'm guessing.
punk rock girl.
how many tattoos do you have?
Punk rock girl.
Punk rock girls.
Oh yeah, I guess I am a little predictable.
John, can you do? He said it's funny. He said live long and prosper. Can you do the live long and prosper?
Yeah. Yeah,
Also,
yeah, yeah.
ironically,
I can do
what
it.
does that make when you shared scissoring?
Oh.
His favorite porn. It all comes full circle.
Dude, hold on. You do this, and then you do that, and then
what does it look like?
It looks like a big old pussy.
Butthole. Oh,
Is a
sorry.
butthole?
I don't know.
I thought it
People
looked
said
like
a butthole back in the
vagina,
day, but
and I was like,
To
it does
that-
not look like a vagina.
I
To
don't
that
know.
guy's butthole. Cheers. Can you have me a fresh beer, bro?
moment of silence
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that guy's butthole.
yeah.
Always to that.
Always a good decision.
I'm glad we're doing this when it's not hot.
Yeah, I know.
It is still kind of hot though.
A little bit.
I'm a little bit schvetty.
It's a beautiful morning. All right, so let's move on to.
That's gonna get taken down now. Damn it! YouTube, we hate you.
Oh,
point.
demonetized.
We said 3 words.
Literally anything. They
Four
will do
words. Sorry, I
anything to
can't count.
demonetize me. Here's the dude. This is like a fucking suck. I'm sorry to open up news with like of something bad.
Womp womp. That's fine. We can start low and end high if you got something good. You just better follow with some
There's
good
no
news.
good news anymore.
You're right.
Do you guys remember where we went for my birthday?
Oh, that is bad news. I almost said it earlier when we were talking about local spots, restaurants and stuff, but I'll let you say it.
Kiwis is shutting down temporarily.
Is it
Yeah.
temporarily? I thought it was forever.
Okay, so I heard they were shutting down, and then a local bartender told me, or told my girlfriend yesterday that that it was temporarily, and it's due to they had quite a few coronavirus cases pop up.
COVID employees, right?
I don't know.
employees in there had COVID and were
Really?
coming
Is
to
that-
work and or
oh,
something,
wow.
or was it people infected had come in? I don't know. I don't remember exactly which way it was, but
I'm not sure.
they had a lot like a
Yeah.
COVID inflafiltration.
Yeah,
through a lot of
something was
people.
happening, and I guess it was
Sit, good boy.
Hey, you better not. I'm getting up to check the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, sure you are.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's so funny when people that have glasses take off their glasses and their eyeballs look so tiny. Yeah. You're pink.
Lay down,
I have a
roll
sunburn
over.
and you're pinker than me. But yeah, that
fuck,
sucks.
bro.
I love. I'm a little hot too. But I love Kiwis. Their wings are so good. They have a damn fine French dip sandwich.
Oh, see, and I'll never get to try it now. I'm sad because
They will eventually open up.
We got takeout from there once during coronavirus
Yes.
shutdown. When
You
it was
remember we
takeout
got a
only.
mess of wings and
They
some
gave us
to-go
they gave us
tequila
the go
shots.
shots. Yeah, we went back to the
To-go
house,
shots.
did shots, and then ate a bunch of wings.
Dude,
and then
that's-
we went there for your birthday a couple weeks after that.
Yeah.
And that was the only times I've ever been to Kiwis.
Yeah.
And they were going to be in an
Oh.
official Orlando City Soccer away game watching spot.
Yeah,
It was supposed
yeah.
to be this year, but
I
obviously
mean,
that
it's
got
good.
shut
It's good to
down.
hear that
Wow.
it's not forever. Like
I don't know if it's forever. I would
not. I hope not.
I hope
Yeah.
I hope it's temporarily, and also if there's people sick over there, I hope I wish them a speedy recovery, and I hope that they I hope they do fine too, because I don't know exactly who it was, but I know all the bars. That's it's not the closest bar to my house, but it's my local bar.
It's right up the road. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, everybody knows I like Hideaway. I'm down to get some Hideaway later if you want, man. We might get some
We
Cavos,
could have
though.
recorded from there. Or
Cavos, man.
What do they got at Cavos?
We got great shit, and dude, this I don't want to get
Go for
bore
it.
people
Give 'em
on
a
here,
little-
but no,
give 'em a
I'm
little
just saying this. What we do day-to-day specials, like he changes the special almost every day. We
okay.
do like 4 or 5 a week.
Cavos, when we did our Electric Scootaloo event, which was like the last one that
It
we
was
did.
March
for Funny
1st.
to
It was
Informing.
2 weeks before everything shut down.
Yeah, that we ended at Cavos, and that's where we all just like.
John says it weird, but that's fine.
How do you say it?
Cavos.
How do you say it?
Cavos.
Cavos.
Like it's written.
I was saying Cavos, too.
Yeah. It was their last name is Cavallini. So they call him, it's Cavo for short. That's what everybody calls him. But anyway, dude, the special today is amazing. It's the fucking best chicken quesadilla you've probably ever seen.
Yeah.
It's fucking giant, dude. With a side of black bean soup. Oh man.
I don't like black beans. I don't
No
like beans at all.
Okay, well then you won't like that. But the quesadilla is fire,
would
bro.
you guys have
cooked on the flat top grill? It's fucking.
Would you guys
fire,
have
bro.
another cook-off? Like
I would-
or a
so-
We would. I would
competition again?
lose, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Not really, because I would bring Butchie's recipe.
You,
and I would kill some shit.
You
I
beat
would just cook Butchie's
you beat
recipe.
me fair and square at the pizza pie off.
Right.
That came up on my memories not even that long ago, like 2017 or whatever.
You know
Was
what's
it that
funny?
long? It was-
I was so
Yeah.
2
sick
years
that
ago now,
day.
yeah.
I was so sick that day, and I remember
2 years later, still excuses.
Oh no! My dough seized up and I couldn't get it to work. It sucked. It was a fucking nightmare in that kitchen. You remember?
Yeah.
It was so tense over there. Yeah, I was chilling as fuck, bro.
Rye came over almost like that Charlie Brown sad
Oh,
walk.
Rye, that
and
was
then
the funniest interaction I've ever had with Rye in my entire life,
He
dude.
explained what was going on, and then that's when I followed Rye back to Rocky's kitchen.
Okay, and
it
saw
was
how mess
a
it was?
Mess. Yeah.
It was not only was it a mess in there, but like even when I tried to cut the pizza, the fucking pizza cutter fell apart,
Yeah,
exploded.
the
There
screw
was metal,
came out
the
of it.
screws came
Yeah.
off everywhere.
That
We couldn't
was-
fix it.
That was like,
It
yeah,
was
that
a
had
f-
nothing to do with you. That was, you know what I mean? The pizza cutter thing, you could not have, I guess you could have maybe looked at it.
And then
made sure it was
Coco's
tight, but
daughter
nobody does
roasted
that.
my ass on camera for like 13
Oh, yeah.
minutes
Because she's
straight.
like a 13-year-old girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine how well a 13-year-old
So
girl can
mean.
roast a man. It's not
ripped him apart.
good. Yeah.
I deserved it.
That was
I
good.
deserved every bit of it too. I
I've
fucked
been a
up.
fan of hers ever since.
I got to tell you, and hey, you won the contest fair and square. You did.
I should have. It was mine to lose.
I fucked up big time. But everybody, I got to tell you, everybody I talked to, my first pizza, they said if I would have made that
Yeah.
same pizza again, I would have won.
That was amazing.
I don't know
that
if you'd
first
have
one.
won.
I would have had a
Was the
fucking
cheese
dog in
pizza-
the fight.
I know, but yeah. Do you think the cheese pizza he served would have beat my final product, Peisenberg?
Well, I was
with
gonna. I had
toppings on it.
I had a
No.
different pizza. If it would have
Yeah,
came
you
out
had
the same
meat
way, I
and
had
stuff.
different toppings.
You had
and stuff
salami
like
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
I ended up eating that meat tray after you left that night.
Really?
It was delicious. I was
Yeah.
like, well, Rocky left his fucking Sam's Club meat tray.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
think-
I'm going to eat this shit.
was
Salami
Winn-Dixie,
Crazy.
sir. Have
oh,
some
my
class.
bad. Oh, the
Yeah.
meat people?
Yeah, the charcuterie board.
But
I don't know.
a part two would be interesting, and I mean, I've been waiting for an excuse to get people together again.
Now,
and have another
I
We
event.
should do some. We
I
should,
would like to do a now here. How about this, guys? Tell us on the WTFP group page. Go on WTFP group and join it. There's only 2 rules: no racism, no nudity.
Yep.
I think I'm being pretty cool with that. But go on over there, and we'll put up a poll,
And also
we'll
show
see.
tits. I'm sorry.
And show your tits. That's how you get in. You send a picture directly to Coleman.
Even dudes.
Yeah,
I can erase those.
I saw a thing
That's
this
like a
morning that
fast
said,
pass.
"Show me
Quick
your
access.
tits if you're against racial prejudice." So
All you shirted bitches, I see you.
I see you, racist motherfuckers. Look at her covering up her titties. Gross. In public. I can't believe. Bitch. I'm sorry.
No justice, no pecs.
Well, there's like a movement on Instagram or something.
No
where it's
justice,
like,
no teats.
It's like free the
Free the
titty, free the nip.
Free the nipple.
Yep.
It's an equality movement, and I can stand behind it.
I'm all for it, man.
On both levels. On
I'm
the
all
fact
for
that
it.
I want to see nipples,
I don't
and
think-
also it's ridiculous for it because you get a little more fat on you. It's the same part. We have all nipples. We can show our nipples wherever we want. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But as soon as a woman does it, they can get arrested.
Did you
know
just
what I
say
mean?
we have all nipples?
We have all nipples.
We do.
Round, square, brown, pink.
But I'll put up a poll. I'll put up a
Pepperoni
poll.
nips.
And I'll see if you want to do if you want to see a pizza pie or not another pizza one.
No,
We'd
we
have to
did
do
that.
something
We did
else,
that.
right?
Yeah, not pizza.
Or hear
How about
me
you
out.
make a poll and leave it open for people to add things? They're going to
Sure,
add stupid
sure.
shit, though.
Or
It's gonna
they
it's
were
gonna devolve quickly.
How about a dildo sucking contest with your mom?
No. Yeah.
Who can make another dude come faster?
Yeah.
You bunch of gays.
Who's got the tiniest pecker and how much of it can you fit in your mouth? That's what I would do.
Mouth
you two
measuring
are gonna be the
contest.
Old measure mouth here. We're ready to go. That's what
You
they
two
called
are
me in
gonna be
high
the one
school.
That messes the poll up.
You probably, yeah.
Yeah, I
back
would.
and
But
forth.
or would you guys rather do and hear me out? I really like this idea. I've been wanting to
First
do this
one
for
to
a long
touch
time.
uvula wins.
Let me get your box. What's it called? Your tamales?
The uvula. That's your punching bag
tonsil.
right there.
No, never
your
mind.
tamales.
Tamales. I'm a fat kid. I am so fat. I'm hungry already.
Oh
I
my
just ate.
God,
I'm
dude.
hungry.
You know your
again.
tamales in your throat?
You got tamales.
You chili choking pepper belly?
Yeah, tamale tonsils over here. Come on.
Tamale tonsils. There's the name of the show. Write that down, Rock.
It was going to be death by snooze now.
No. But I would think something simple like steak or like
Something like that. Maybe
steak
maybe
stuff, though.
or like
steak stuff. Wings or although I don't want to go
all right,
against
so
this guy in
speaking of wings, this is what I wanted to do. I would rather do a wing crawl.
Oh, we talked about that.
We did talk
With the
about
party
that.
bus.
We get a party bus.
That's way better.
Everybody chips in a couple of bones.
Yeah.
You know, and we grab a party bus, and then so we would have to pick because I mean there's at least 5 good wing
I'm
places.
saying we can get a 5-stopper
Yeah.
in. We did that before.
I want-
And there's
but-
a few people that listen to the show that
I would wanna
I'm dying to hang out with.
I
and
would
they
want
know
to
who they are.
start at because I would want to be at because Carryman's Pub and Papa B's are right next to each other.
Yeah, those are out there, but we're on a
Yeah,
party
well,
bus,
and
so.
then we got to end up at
Hideaway or something?
Hideaway. We have to end up at Hideaway. So
Yeah.
there would need to be some places in between there, and
we
there's
could hit
got to
Cavo's
be
in there, bro. Cavo's has great wings.
Cavo. Yeah, so
Cavo's.
Cavo's.
fine.
whatever.
Everybody fucks with it. It's fine.
You know, and you know, Kiwis is obviously shutting down.
Kiwis is out.
You know, I know everybody's gonna fucking roast me for this. Am I talking into the thing? Everybody's gonna roast me for this, but I like Wing House's wings.
Do you? I haven't had them in
yeah,
forever.
Wing House, and honestly, I had Hooters not too long ago. Actually, it was about a year ago because it was when I got my phone, and I was driving the Mercedes, so that was a long fucking time
Hooters
ago.
isn't bad.
Oh, I see. He remembers because that was the first pictures he took on that new phone. Hooters girls.
Free the
Box.
nip.
Hooters,
Free-
yeah,
free
the
the
nipple.
nip.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, the
Chicken
girl.
breasts weren't the only ones that day. Chip us in here.
Yeah. But I went in there and I was like, man, because I had to wait for like an hour for them to like redo my phone for it to like back up and all this other shit or whatever. So I'm like, fuck, I'm sitting right here. I was at the Sanford Mall at the Sprint store because that's the only place that you can fucking get anything done.
All right.
And if you just go to the Sprint store in Altamont, they can't help you for shit. You can't buy anything.
Good
They
to
won't
know.
help you. They can't do anything. You got to go to the Sanford one. That's
You're
the
like,
only.
we don't do
They're not
anything."
allowed to. They're not
That's
allowed.
So funny, dude.
You can only go to Sanford, and it's just fucking sucks. But anyway, so I go over to. I'm like, all right, I want a beer. I want some wings. I was starving. I was like, I don't want to go to fucking this place. But it was either that, or I probably should. I could have gone to Tijuana Flats. But I'm glad I went to Hooters because it was fucking badass, dude.
The wings?
Not only did they have, you know me, I love me some Angry Orchard, but most importantly, I like the rosé. You guys know I like the rosé.
That's
Rosé
right,
or
that's
go
right.
gay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that shit. That shit is
Rocky
good.
does both.
Fruity
Dude,
ass.
rosé while go gay.
That's right.
That's what I say.
balls deep on the
Stay
rosé.
by the bay.
He should have had the cheer
Eat some hay.
queer koozie.
You're right.
You guys should have switched.
I use that
koozies.
all the time. I
Cheers,
don't
Queers.
even know I had this in my Museum of Death. This is from New Orleans, obviously.
It matches his hat.
Yeah. What?
Of course,
Is
it's
that
a
what I'm
place-
wearing?
No,
I don't
actually
know.
it's Vans, but it has a skeleton on it.
Yeah.
So death.
All my shit is like deathy. Some recently, a family member was like, that's like a little insensitive. Like a lot of people are dying and stuff like that. And I'm like, listen,
People die all the time.
All my
That means
fucking
you could
shit
never
has
wear it.
skulls in it. And then
Right.
somebody, my girlfriend's mom, she yelled at me because I have a razor blade that I hang from my necklace.
Right.
And she was like, that means you do cocaine.
I was like, that's his cocaine fucking razor over
It's
there.
not a real razor blade. Jazz hands? Is that
Jazz
what you're doing?
hands.
Yeah, or 10
If
minutes
you're-
left.
If you're
but-
looking on the YouTube,
yeah, jazz hands.
But yeah, I would like to do a wink.
Little soft shoe out of here.
Dude, you look
Hello,
so
my baby.
funny.
Hello,
with-
my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Oh, you should see it when we wrap it up.
Michigan
we have hooks.
J
We
Pizza.
have canes off to the
Yeah,
side.
we're gonna-
Yep.
gonna go around our
Top
necks
hats.
and sink us off.
and then we'll just you'll see us roll this up.
The Sandman's coming. Yep, we're gonna kill the green screen and we're out.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
The
Y'all-
podcast has no
Why are
clue what we're
people
talking
crazy?
about, by the way.
The mosquitoes feel real. That's for sure.
yeah. For effect, I
Well,
left the door open. so
Rocky
they would
put on
come in.
bug spray. You saw the way he was dousing himself in bug spray
No.
before we started?
No.
Yeah.
But they don't
I don't
bother
like
me.
spritzy spritz. I don't like skeeter bites, unless it's Haley Williams' tits. Sorry, I had to finish the joke. I was like, "This is a bad joke,"
It's fine.
and then I had to say
I
like, I almost said it in shame. I was like, "Tits,
Push through. You gotta push
push
through.
through it.
boobies."
little bit easy.
I like to see her boobies. I love
Speaking of
some-
free the nip,
My girlfriend gets mad at girls with smaller boobs now because she knows that that's what I've had a girlfriend with small boobs. I think they're beautiful looking.
The itsy
I
bitsy
love
teeny
me
weeny
some
yellow
some big
polka dot
boobs too.
bikini.
Dude, my girlfriend's got some knockers, and I love bouncing those motherfuckers around. It's fun. It's cool. I've almost drowned.
girls always say like, "Oh, I have such little boobs, blah blah blah. You know, like my boobs because she has big boobs and I have little boobs." Like girls don't honestly understand that. Like
They're boobs. We like
all
boobs.
boobs,
Yeah.
right? Like it just boobs. 'Cause if
Yeah.
you have little ones, great. They
Yeah.
especially if they look pretty. If they're
Yeah.
if they're pretty boobs,
dude, little
I don't care
boobs,
how big or
that's-
small they are.
they're
If they're
aesthetically
big and
pleasing.
giant and
Yeah.
gross,
Yeah.
then guess what? It's not cool. And if they're tiny and gross for whatever reason that would be, then we don't like them. But if they're pretty tits, size means nothing. And most tits are pretty.
Yeah,
it's
most.
a work. It's a
Most.
real terrible work of God for him to fuck your titties up like that.
That's an odd Google search. Puffy nipples or something like that. I had
Oh,
this.
I don't- ooh.
Dude, I used to work for this guy, John. He was the coolest guy. Not this John, obviously. As an electrician.
Puffiest nipples in
Man,
podcasting.
I'm gonna go ahead and say his name. He actually he was there for when this podcast started. I was working for him, and he was one of the best bosses I've ever had. Great mentor of mine, but he moved back to Tennessee. And one day we were sitting there, and I forget what we were talking. We were talking about girls, obviously, but I forget exactly how it came up. And he's got a heavy Southern accent. Very smart guy, but he's from Tennessee. And he looks over and he goes, "Man, I like big nipples, man." And I was like, "Fuck, dude!"
I love that. That is great.
Dude, I was dying
The way
laughing.
you said it.
preference
I
thing.
like big old nipples, man, biggins. I was, what the
Dinner plates.
Well, I think I don't know.
It
I don't know
really
what he
comes
meant.
down to preference for
He
a
wants
lot
to
of
suck
people.
on a Fred Flintstone toe.
I mean, don't like be pointing different directions or just because some do whatever they want.
Titties are titties. dude.
Wonky wonkers. That's what I call those.
Is that what you call
Yep,
them?
golden tickets. Wonk it out.
And I'm sure those have a cult following by somebody out there. You know, those aren't ones
Oh, that's
I
the
go
thing for sure. I don't like big nipples, but apparently John from Tennessee, man, I like big nipples.
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 Nipples. It's
He does.
like
And
there's
so,
an E
you
in
know,
nipples. Like nipples.
It's like a nipple. There's-
Like
yeah,
a
it's
nipple.
well,
You ain't never seen big old nipples?
half a jazz hand.
High five.
Half a jab, high five, buddy.
High five.
You realize like we don't have a boss or anything. It doesn't need to be like an hour. Like I can if I wanted to, I
He
can just
says
be
you
like
like
we're
to
going
keep
like
it
right
an
now.
hour.
Yeah, well,
He's like
usually.
Rocky likes an hour, so let's just ramble for 3 minutes.
See, okay, so the reason that normally I keep it to an hour is for one, consistency, and two, after an hour, like we have evergreen content. I mean, if you've seen the news anytime soon, like there's so much shit. I guess we could maybe. Do you guys want to go through? Do you guys want to get to one more story?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, let's do one more and then we'll wrap it.
It is up in the air though, like what people want what they're going for right now? Like, are you looking for a distraction from everything, or do you want to?
I was going to ask.
Do you want to be
do you guys
inundated by it?
want something that's kind of like it's sort of good news, but it's like it's stupid,
But it turns on you at the end and everyone
there's something kind of silly.
Silly.
Okay.
Silly.
Silly. Okay, so it's Pride Month, as everybody knows. June is Pride Month, and also, here in Orlando, I mean, the 12th just passed, and that was the anniversary of the Pulse shooting.
4
which was,
years. I thought it was 3. It was 4.
4 years ago.
2016.
Yeah, and it was a big deal here in Orlando. I mean, it was one of the biggest mass shootings of all time. Orlando is an extremely gay, proud city. Like we are literally our streets are painted rainbow colors. Like we love our gays here. We go to gay clubs all the time. We go to Savoy and all this shit like that.
Yeah.
If you're a bigot, man, you're just not gonna have fun here in this town.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for you
because
You're gonna be pigeonholed to very
everybody's so
few places.
different. It is a coat of many colors, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
I take pride. I like that.
One of the things I love about this city.
I mean, Pulse, Parliament House. I mean, they were all really fun places to go.
I love
regardless.
St. Matt's is one of my favorite spots.
Yeah,
it's not even like a gay bar,
is that
but
a gay-
it's super gay friendly. Like they have gay flags all over,
Yeah.
and they have a transsexual that works at the bar. They're like, you see everybody in that place. That's literally like a melting pot of
and I'm
society.
glad that like we kind of commemorate.
I didn't realize it was a gay bar. I thought everybody was just nice to me.
That's
that
what.
day.
See, no, I got a drink bought for me there for the first time ever in my life, and it was by a dude, and I was like, "This is what girls feel like."
Yeah.
God damn, this is the best night of my life. This random
easy
dude
as
just bought me a
fuck.
drink, but then also he didn't like creep me out and like skulk me the rest of the night, which I'm sure that can be a real downer.
that can be a
which I know happens to girls, but
That's
he
horrible,
did say
right? I've never
he did
fucking
go by and
done
say,
that.
"You're prettier when you smile."
Oh
And
God!
I was like, "Fuck
shut
you."
up.
I'm just kidding. He didn't really.
Yeah,
He did say, "Smile like a donut."
Oh,
I did not.
Make it wink. I don't know. I thought you meant butthole when you said donut. Anyway, so it is Pride Month. Sorry, back on track. June is Pride Month, and then obviously, we just had that. So here's a little bit of good news. I think this would kind of be categorized under like, duh. Like,
Oh yeah, okay.
so SpongeBob SquarePants revealed as
heard
gay
this.
by Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I feel like are they just jumping on because it's Pride Month and they're like,
Oh, sure.
I think it was always like questionable. I'm sure SpongeBob never had
That
a
is-
sexual
You don't
preference
think he's a
'cause he
pickle
doesn't bang
smoocher?
anything. I'm saying it kind of fits the narrative and people have joked about it for years. So I feel like because it's Pride Month and everything else,
Do you think?
and they're trying to maybe push the bigots out of the woodwork a little bit. They were like,
he
what,
had a
fuck
crush
it.
on Sandy.
No,
That's right, Sandy Cheeks. Does
I
he
don't
not?
think so.
I thought he was in
I don't
love with her,
think
bro.
so.
I thought I remembered an episode, but whatever. Maybe he's just into everything. He's pansexual.
He could
Yeah.
be.
I mean, I believe
Wait, does he like pans or
he
something?
fucks pans.
He washes dishes.
He cleans them.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's SpongeBob. Yeah, I always kind of knew that. So yeah, it's kind of is one of those duh moments because
I think
it's so
I
obvious.
mean,
I think it's kind of
my gaydar doesn't
pandering.
exactly go fucking crazy
Well,
whenever
either-
I watch SpongeBob.
Yeah.
but
Me neither,
No.
because he's a sponge and a cartoon, and he doesn't fuck anything,
that is
male
true.
or female.
His little AC/DC shorts are a little gay.
His little
little bit.
Christian schoolboy.
Mm,
And
he
he's
looks
like-
a little like Angus Young, to
and I'm pretty
me.
sure he's an adult. He lives on his own.
I heard he was 32.
Like,
Is he
pull it
32?
together.
Gosh.
He needs to figure it out because that is too much. And
Why?
You're too old to be.
But he
But
living in pineapples under the
Yeah.
sea. What's he doing? What's he too? What's
Bikini
he too old
bottom.
for?
Come on, man.
I think he's more asexual.
He's got a job.
Thank you. I
for-
feel like
like,
he
he
is.
just-
He's asexual. He's a
He's
child in his
He's
head.
paying
Yeah.
his pineapple bills. He doesn't he have a car? He's
I've
got
seen
a
him drive
job.
a boat car. They have boat cars down there.
He's a chef for a living. He's a respected person in the
Krabby
community.
Patties and whatnot.
I think
yeah.
he tried to get his driver license
he's
recently.
He's
Remember
a
he
bad
tried.
chef. Yeah, I remember he did take the driving test with that the woman fish lady.
Yeah, and he nearly killed her.
Glenda or whatever her name is. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Oh,
I
the
don't know.
puffer. The
Yeah,
puffer.
the
Is that what she
puffer
is?
fish. She
Yeah,
got all
gets nervous
scared.
and puffs.
She
Yep.
got all scared.
Yep. Wow. Let's
Yeah.
talk about SpongeBob, guys.
Yeah, really. My God, can you tell? I fucking
Well-
turning into a dad here. All right. Well, that was another one. The only other one that I was going to talk about was that fucking dude left NASCAR because they wouldn't let him. They're
They got rid of Confederate flags.
Yeah. Well,
Fucking idiot.
and then literally everybody in the whole he was like, I am officially leaving NASCAR, and the whole world collectively went, who the fuck are you?
Dude,
Yeah.
Who
so
the fuck are
he
you?
tweeted that and tagged NASCAR. He added NASCAR in that where he said, I'm leaving at NASCAR because it's not the sport
They
I got
disrespected my
into.
special flag. He
Yeah,
called it
that's
his
what he did.
special
Special
flag.
flag.
and
that was
NASCAR and
stupid.
NASCAR's Twitter account answered and was like, enjoy your life of irrelevance. No one knew who you were anyway. Or like they fucking got him. They roasted him hard.
And in his
and I was
stats,
like,
he's
go
been
get
in-
him NASCAR.
He's been in like 32 races or 36 races or something.
Oh, is that what it is?
Has
I don't even know.
0 wins.
Okay.
Zero
like places.
placements.
Yeah.
Like and nothing.
Yeah.
He has no record.
Bye.
Nobody needs that.
Well, it's because they got rid of the Confederate flag, is what we were kind of talking about a little bit. And I don't know. Did you guys find it weird that like?
Thank you.
I just find it, and not weird in a bad way, just weird in a reactionary. The fastest I've ever seen something be done by a body and an entity as big as a thing like NASCAR was them getting rid of the Confederate flag. I feel like that one driver, Bubba Wallace.
Yeah.
Who's the only black
no
driver?
idea.
He's the only black driver in NASCAR. His name's Bubba Wallace. He's I think he's got one parent black and one parent white.
What does Bubba Wallace look like? Sorry.
Like a guy with black and white parents. But so he mentioned that he thought, like, I can't believe these are still flown at the tracks. Like, this is a sign of hate. He mentioned it, I think, on Twitter, of all places. And literally 4 days later, NASCAR had a decision. Like, he made the tweet. It kind of caught storm on social media. It picked up steam. Then it was being reported on the news. Then literally 3-4 days later, NASCAR has made a final decision and banned all. And I'm just like, wow, one guy says something and they actually do something. I'm going to be honest. If he'd have said this shit a year ago without the racial fucking issue currently going on in the country,
they would have lambasted
do you
that
think NASCAR would have
motherfucker.
said shit?
Hell no, they would have
Hell no,
fucking.
I don't feel like they would have.
His
I feel
ass
like
to a cross
I
on
hate
the
the-
cover of Redneck magazine.
I like that the outcome was for the positive, but I feel like the motivation was a little bit pandering.
What
on
are
NASCAR's
people
part.
gonna wear to the fucking NASCAR thing? They're gonna be shirtless, hatless. Have you ever been?
So
I
like
mean,
NASCAR people?
Yeah.
Shoeless too.
Yeah.
They're-
They got on cargo
Confederate
shorts. That's
shoes,
it.
super
No, I'm just saying
sunburned.
that's how they walk. That's how they get around.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I've seen
'cause-
dudes out there with 3s shaved in their back hair. Swear to Christ on everything. He had a 3 shaved into his back hair
Can't hate
at
number 8.
Talladega.
Wow.
Yeah,
Why were you there?
working,
Oh. Yeah.
slinging pies.
You were making clan hoods for everyone. No, I'm joking. All right, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being a dickhead. All
That's
right.
fine. I didn't keep one.
Well, guys, my tummy is rumbling again.
Oh, my God.
So we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Let's do it.
This was fun. I say we do it again. We'll obviously we'll have to check the audio and see if
I think the audio would be good. Was just don't pump in too much background noise.
Yeah.
And as long as the green screen looks good, as long as the boat repeats like it should, we're good.
make sure to replay
green
that
Podcast
same
people
car.
have no idea what we're talking
Green
about.
screen feels all right.
If
Stop,
you're listening-
stop touching it.
Yeah, you're going to make a wrinkle. If you're listening to the podcast, which I think more people do, obviously,
Yeah.
watch the YouTube. Watch
Yeah,
the
that's
YouTube
like-
and you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it won't be weird to you.
Yeah, that is. I do. So many people have commented on, like, not commented under the. Dude, write something in the comments. I mean, I'll fucking read it. There's so little I can read them.
It's hard to do a show that you're releasing as a podcast that started as a podcast that you're now doing as a video aspect as well because you want to placate to both, but
Yeah.
it only works. You know what I mean?
It's so much funner with the video, though.
It is. It
you know,
is.
because we're always doing goofy
It's also
shit.
more fun.
And you get
which
to
is
see,
real
like, I
placement
mean,
of words.
yeah. Well, we're
funner.
we're always doing something stupid in the middle of the show, and now you actually get to see, like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're right.
he dropped his fucking shit. Oh, they spilled a beer on the thing.
Right.
Like, you know, you can
right on
see
their
it.
equipment.
Yeah,
It's
and now-
happening soon enough.
Yeah. You know, I get. Oh, Jesus, that was beautiful.
Drive by.
Jeez,
See?
Louise.
And then you know, we can now have all these beautiful backgrounds and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we can
so-
change them up whenever we want.
and that's fun for the YouTubes, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and for YouTube, like that's almost why we didn't have a middle song, is because
Yeah, who
I'm
cares?
sick of getting copyrighted by them motherfuckers, though.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Even stuff that we do have permission to play.
I know.
Fuck
Yeah.
Oh, are they shutting down
Well,
the supervillains?
Did
and shit?
supervillains? Yeah.
They
Yeah.
took that down?
No,
Yeah.
they didn't take it down.
They demonetized it. Still.
Yeah.
What does that even?
It means you can't make
I
any
hate
money
to-
off of it, which I don't
we
care. We're
never
not making
were.
money. Yeah, we're not making any money
not.
off of it
So,
anyways. We're not making money anywhere.
In your
We're
face,
spending money.
YouTube.
Checkmate.
Bitch, it cost
Yeah.
us money to do this. So
Fuck you, we're not making any money. So how do you like them apples,
We
YouTube?
win.
Put that in your apple and smoke it. We're actually spending money to do this. Nobody buys our merch.
Nope.
I actually saw somebody. This was fucking embarrassing, dude. I didn't even put. This is so embarrassing. I didn't even put it on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
This is a while ago. I
at
don't think
the
I
end
told
of
you
the
guys
show.
this. I was in Publix and I saw a dude with a "What's the Fuss" shirt on.
Okay.
So me and my ego behind me.
Oh, if I just randomly saw my shirt.
I walked.
I'm
I was
tripped.
like, man, I'm probably gonna make this guy's day. Like he's gonna think about it all week, whatever. And I'm like, Mr. Big Shot, and I walk up and I'm like, hey, nice shirt. And he looks at me and he goes, I don't even know what it is. And he goes, I got this from my friend. I spent the night at his house. And he's looking down. He's like trying to read it. He has no idea that it's a What's the Fuss shirt.
God.
It was the circle thing.
Yeah, I got it at a thrift store.
Yeah. Dude, that's so funny.
A homeless person handed it to me.
I'm just going to say this now. We may have lost the
the video feed. I like that I sold everyone to go watch the video.
Right,
That's no longer working.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Check that out, guys.
Well,
But it's that time.
It's funny
is
we use a
that
GoPro
time.
when we're clearly amateurs.
Yep, and then we'll just pipe in some other, green screen footage.
Elevator
or whatever.
music.
We'll just put up, like, what you're probably looking right now is like a picture of a rainbow pony.
I love it.
John, make it happen.
I could do that. Yeah.
A little like, we'll probably get demonetized if we put up what's it called? A brony? What's that show?
My Little Pony?
My Little Pony? We can't do
Nope.
copyrighted material.
Nope.
I'll draw you a picture of a pony. We'll put
We
it
could
up
put
on
up a My
YouTube.
Little Brownie. That's in the
Those
public
dudes are the
realm.
weirdest thing.
Yeah, right?
Those guys are weird. Speaking of, I know we covered transsexuals earlier, but those dudes,
Well, we covered them well.
they have cool hair, though. All right, we're rambling. Let's get the fuck out of here. Do you guys have anything that you want to plug or talk about or anything like that? I want to do the wing crawl. We'll do a poll.
Yeah, I would say
Definitely participate on the What's the Fuss group.
There's definitely gonna
WTFP
be
group.
an event that should be getting put together soon.
Yeah,
'cause
we
I
should
wanna
definitely do that. We could probably incorporate, since we could probably get some Funny to Informing listeners to come, some What's the Fuss listeners.
Yeah.
Merge it all together.
Our
That way,
episode 150 is coming up for Funny to Informing.
See, yeah, we
Maybe
could definitely
so.
we can make that happen. We're 10 weeks away from that. So,
that would be fun,
but
guys.
Just check out Funny to Informing. Check out What's the Fuss, and
And buy merch from both shows. We got new stuff over at Funny to Informing. Rocky has old stuff, but it's great stuff.
Yes,
so,
they do. I'm
classic.
actually gonna, instead of calling up the company and having them send me another shirt or whatever, I'm just gonna. I literally made the prices online as low as I can possibly make them.
Right.
You can make the price whatever you want, not to break the fourth wall here or whatever. But a lot of you can. I mean, I can make a shirt $60 if I want to, but I'm not going to do. I literally took it down to the lowest you can physically make it for.
Right.
And
cover
I
making and
gave up
shipping.
all my profit basically. But yeah, go over there, grab one. I'm actually going to do it soon because I need another Dare shirt.
I love the Dare logo one. That's my favorite.
I did this fucking stupid thing. I do it every summer where I tear off all the sleeves of my shirts. And then I need more shirts because now I don't have any.
But then you conveniently have lots of COVID masks.
I do.
I know.
For when COVID 2021 comes around, guys, we're supplied.
That'll be like the third wave of it.
And we'll be here to bring it, it to you every
We'll be
week.
podcasting throughout.
I just dropped my fucking...
Bye Tab.
It's in my beer now.
Well,
I'm going to choke and die.
Nah, you'll feel it coming.
I feel you coming
That's
and
what
my
she
girlfriend.
said.
All right. I'm going to get the fuck out of here, guys. You can stay all day if you want to.
Racial equality.
Racial equality. Boning my chick. We out this ma.